It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the dynamic Tyreek Hill. He was an absolute force out there a week ago, torching defenders in a historic performance. It's the Caps and the Broncos, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Caps of Rio de Janeiro. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that can really change momentum of this game in a hurry.
A man who was lost for the year in week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams. He'll get this down to the 38. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 18 carries, 69 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Now it's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. This is going the other way, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
But there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move.
Okay, right? Let's go, charge!
First down, Young. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And Young's throw there incomplete. Well, I mean, who would have thought this? A team based in South America, this inaugural season, these folks so excited, and with good reason. This is the NFL continuing to show that it's not just an American pastime, really becoming a global game, and what an addition to the league this will be. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete. But following the play here, now we've got an injury. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Cunningham. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down. First and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cavs are an extra point away from taking the lead. The Young's going to throw for this. And this is going to be hauled in. So they get the 2-point conversion. And now they have an 8-6 lead. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Young. And this is incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cavs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back to it after the pick 6, Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. To the air once more, Young.
He's got Granson over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A first down throw for Young.
And he gets this to Thornton.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Young now. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton
from 8 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 2-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Javonte Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Tim Patrick from 3 yards out.
And the Broncos are able to move back in front.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel,
Or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all of those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific out.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 81 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. You look at this defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game, because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Young. He's got Granson as tight end. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Young will set to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Through the middle of the field. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Rio offense set to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A second down throw for Young. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Young. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll throw again. Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Caps are able to cut into that deficit. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back.
And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I didn't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got him in, complete. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a diving catch right side. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Now Wilson on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Play action. It's Wilson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing again here, Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on it?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Caps are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And a second-quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. D.J. Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. And what that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing the linebacker, dropping him in the coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area to try to discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, run your routes. You got to be afraid to catch passes now, too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. From the red zone now, Young. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Caps have cut it back within a score. The Young's going to throw for this. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They run. It's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Same connection, Dulcich once again. Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And you know what they all do? They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, it's Young. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Young now to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50%.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cavs are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Final play of the half, Young. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So we've reached half. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. But this offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown! Kylan Granson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cavs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Wilson. Short throw caught by Dulcich. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in, and the ball is knocked out. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive with 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Rio offense set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
That throw by Young incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They run it again with Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far down the field where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Young on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 28 yards. And the Cavs are back within a score. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Javonte Williams and the rest of the Bronco offense back out onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now it's Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On 1st down, Wilson. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is.
but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 171 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick with his second touchdown of the afternoon. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this third quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs, accumulating. I think he's that and maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far. We'll see if he can make this good game a great game. Young. Open man downfield as Waddle has got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. On 1st and 10, Young. Another catch there for Waddle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw again. Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. And we will take a short break. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Wilson on second down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll be taken down at the 46.
First down, Broncos.
Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On third down, Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
177 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Williams going to get it again on second down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Second down and 3.
14.
Now it's Wilson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. What did they call that on?
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that.
Touchdown! Tim Patrick from 6 yards away.
And the Broncos are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
It'll be Young again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Off the option, here's Williams.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Now Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Channing Tindall picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Now the Rio offense set to take over. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Young looks to throw on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air once more, Young. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. It got his man complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 71 yards. And the Caps have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Here's Young. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Denver's offense now set to go. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the Broncos first. And that should be the capper. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense